Keeping quiet can be a wise choice in various situations to avoid misunderstandings or simply to maintain privacy. Here are 5 instances when it's prudent to keep quiet. Number 1 is when someone is sharing their feelings with you.
It's just been so tough lately. Ever since I lost my job, everything feels like it's falling apart. I'm the sole breadwinner for my family, and I can't seem to catch a break. I'm really sorry to hear that, Nadie. Losing a job can be incredibly tough. Exactly. And it's not just about the financial aspect, although that's definitely a huge stressor. It's also the feeling of losing my sense of purpose and identity. I used to love my work, and now I feel like I'm just drifting aimlessly. It's completely understandable to feel that way, dear. I know, but it's hard to see that sometimes, especially when it feels like every door I try to open gets slammed shut in my face. I'm just tired of feeling like I'm constantly battling against the tide, you know. I can't even imagine how difficult that must be, but please know that you're not alone. We're in this together, and I'm here to support you in any way I can. We'll find a way through this. I really hope you're right, Victoria. Because right now, all I see are closed doors and dead ends. But having you here to listen and support me means more than you know. Thank you for being such a good friend. It means the world to me.
Sometimes people just need someone to listen and support them. This gives them space to express themselves fully. Victoria listened to Nadie and offered her support without judging and giving opinions. As the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 11, therefore encourage one another and build one another up, just as you are doing. Number 2, when to keep quiet is in moments of grief or loss.
Pablo. It's so hard to believe he's gone. I feel like I never got to say everything I wanted to say to him.
I know, man. But remember, your dad knew you loved him. He knew how much you cared.
It's just, there were so many things left unsaid, you know? And now I'll never have the chance to say them.
I understand. Remember the good times, the laughter you shared, the lessons he taught you.
Yeah, you're right. It's just hard to see past the pain right now.
That's okay, Chris. Just know that I'm here for you, whatever you need. Sometimes, words can't adequately express the depth of emotion experienced during times of grief or loss. In such instances, offering silent support through presence or a comforting gesture can be more meaningful. That's what Pablo did for his friend Chris. Number 3, when to keep quiet is when you're unsure of the facts.
Hey Wendy. Got a minute? You know how I mentioned before about the director and his secretary? Well, I've been noticing something strange lately. They've been having a lot more meetings together, like way more than usual. Maybe they just have a lot of work to go over? I don't know, Wendy. It just seems fishy to me. I mean, why suddenly so many meetings, and always alone? I see where you were coming from, but it could be innocent, you know. They might just be working on some important project together. Yeah, I guess that's possible. But there is something about the way they act around each other. It just feels off. Ida, jumping to conclusions without solid evidence could cause serious trouble for you here at work. Maybe just gather more information before jumping to any conclusions. That's true, Wendy. I mean, what if I'm wrong and it ends up causing unnecessary drama? Thanks for your advice.
During Wendy and Ida's conversation, we realized that if you're uncertain about the accuracy of information or details, it's better to stay quiet than to spread potentially false or misleading information. Number 4, when to keep quiet is when you are entrusted with confidential information.
Hey Sarah, how's your day going? I heard some rumors floating around the office. Anything juicy going on?
It's been all right, Alfred. Well, you know I can't really say much, Alfred. But let's just say there might be some changes happening soon.
Changes? Huh. Anything I should know about?
Let's just say, keep your eyes open. Some folks might be leaving the company sooner than they think.
Really? Wow, that's unexpected. Do you know who's on the chopping block?
I probably shouldn't say, but let's just say it's people who've been underperforming or causing issues lately. Just remember, Alfred, keep this between us. Loose lips sink ships, you know.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up. Don't worry, Sarah. Mom's the word. You're the best.
Sarah, being the HR secretary, was entrusted with confidential information about her colleagues, but she already started spreading rumors, knowing fully well the importance of keeping quiet in such situations to maintain trust and confidentiality. Number 5. When to keep quiet is when asked about matters that don't concern you.
Hey Kevin, I've been thinking about starting a business for my wife. She's been wanting to do something of her own for a while now, and I want to support her in that. Do you have any ideas on what could be a good venture for her? Nice. What about a cloth shop? Or a bakery? Do you think a bakery could be a viable option? That is why I needed your opinion. I couldn't settle on one. A bakery sounds like a fantastic idea, especially if she's passionate about baking. With the right location and marketing strategy, it could really take off. Plus, there's always a demand for quality baked goods. You are a genius, my friend. Testing the market before diving in completely could minimize the risks. I'll tell my wife what I've decided. If she's ready, we can start there, but if not, I'll abandon her projects altogether. Thanks for this great idea, buddy. Anytime, Walter. I'm here to help. Let me know if you need any more advice along the way.
Walter, instead of consulting his wife about opening a business for his wife, he consults his best friend. As for Kevin, not every situation requires your input or opinion. It's okay to stay quiet when asked about matters that don't concern you or where your input isn't necessary. Choosing to remain silent can often be a prudent decision in many situations to prevent misunderstandings, conflicts, or to safeguard privacy. Silence can serve as a powerful tool for maintaining peace and harmony in relationships and interactions. The Bible says in Proverbs 17 verse 28, even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they hold their tongues. There are moments when humility and understanding speak louder than words. Simply being present and supportive without speaking can sometimes be more impactful. May God bless you as you continue supporting this channel by watching and subscribing.